today with your daily horoscope reading. Remember, there's no scientific facts on these. It's just for our entertainment. So we will start with Aries. April Fools. It could be difficult for you to think straight today, Aries. Your brain is probably working short, erratic bursts, and keeps you guessing about which way to proceed. Avoid confrontation during the day, periodically centering and spreading yourself and your feelings from drama around you. Don't pretend you understand something if you don't. If a situation doesn't make sense, go ahead and question it. That was Aries. Taurus. Freedom is a key aspect of life today, Taurus. You might find that your brain wants to break free and pursue more independent ways of thinking. Don't worry if each ways of thinking lead you into unknown territory. This is a sign that probably where you need to be. Your witty banter could take a sudden twist that surprises you both, you and the people you're talking to. Sorry for that. Gemini. People are apt to be stubborn as you in their thinking today, Gemini. This could be a recipe for disaster if you aren't careful. Open the floodgates a bit wider and take in more of the opinions of others. Don't automatically assume that other people have to confirm to you your viewpoint to resolve an issue. More than likely, there needs to be some give and take from all involved. Okay, Gemini. Cancer. You could find yourself staring at a stranger for just an extra second as you pass on the street today, Cancer. Your tendency toward new and bizarre is stronger than usual. You're being pulled into a different mental directions. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the stranger. Perhaps he or she will become a business partner or a new friend. You never know until you ask. Leo. As you work slowly and steadily toward your goals, realize there are apt to be unexpected obstacles along the way, Leo. You can't possibly plan for everything, so don't get discouraged today when something crazy and variable pops up out of nowhere. Your mental process will may be thrown for a loop, and you might find that you go into a frenzy. There's no valuable lesson to be learned here. Patience. Virgo. It's generally quite clear that you aren't afraid to tell people what you think, Virgo. Maybe it's time to be more expressive about how you feel. It could be that your mental process is a bit off today, jolted by an unexpected situation or person. Make sure you incorporate some of your instincts and emotions into your reaction to the situation. Don't rely on your brain alone to have all the answers. Scorpio. You could be thinking some bizarre thoughts today, Scorpio. They might lead you in the direction that doesn't quite pertain to a certain situation. Don't be afraid to explore strange realms because they could give you some important insight that you wouldn't have realized otherwise. Wisdom can be found in the most unlikely places. So don't discount something because it seems a bit off the wall at first. Sagittarius. Your thinking is solid and clear today, Sagittarius, but other people could challenge your mental power. Don't let others put seeds of doubt in your head and about the way that you approach a problem. Keep your mind open to alternative solutions, but don't beat yourself up for current mental track. You might need to modify your strategy, but don't sacrifice your principles or values. Capricorn. You could get the feeling that something is wrong when it isn't, Capricorn. It's probably just your perspective that needs some adjusting. Pull out your binoculars and focus on a bit more so you can stand back yet have the power to examine the details closely. Don't automatically assume there's a clear destination between the right and the wrong. There are likely a great many sides of gray too. Aquarius. Your sensitive nature is likely to pick up a disturbance in your thinking today, Aquarius. Suddenly, a blast of unexpected information could come your way and throw a monkey wrench in your mental process. Try not to get thrown off balance by the sudden jolt. You'll find that you can incorporate some of this new knowledge in the way that gives you a greater advantage. Pisces. You might experience some mental distractions that pull you in a different direction today, Pisces. There could be a stubborn internal-external battle brewing. Realize that being in the middle is your advantage. Look at the situation as a way to learn something about yourself and others. Understanding your opposition viewpoint will help you incorporate the old and the new into your way of thinking. And there you have it. Your horoscope for April 1st, 2020. I will see you all tomorrow.